And in case this is your first video, I do know a lot about cardio. I did triathlons for 13 years. I have a master's degree in kinesiology. I'm also racing bikes, and I'm a professional bodybuilder. And so if you want to learn how to do cardio, maintain, build muscle, this is the video for you. Coach Greg, in today's video, it's all about cardio. We're calling it a cardio masterclass. I asked my subscribers, what questions do you have for me? What do you want me to answer in a video? And the number one most liked question was cardio masterclass. And first question is, how much is too much? And to answer that, as you know, obviously it's going to vary from person to person. But the easiest way to answer that is, as long as you're not getting sore, you're not doing too much cardio. If you are getting sore, you're doing too much. And so think of it. If you've never done cardio before and you go for a 20-minute jog, you're probably going to be aching in your legs for days. But if you're doing triathlons, running 30 minutes a day, it's going to be easy. And so it's not too much. And so use muscle soreness as your guide for both the intensity and durations of your workouts. If you get up and you're sore, you did too much. If you get up and you feel great, you feel as if you didn't even do it the day before, you're doing fine. Losing gains and the effect on muscle. If you're not doing cardio because you think you're going to lose all your muscle, get that out of your head. The minimum amount of cardio recommended is 150 minutes of zone 2 or moderately paced cardio per week. Doing that amount of cardio, it's not going to diminish your gains and in fact could improve them. Think of it. If you're in shape, you're going to recover better between sets, have more stamina, and you can handle a harder workout. If you're losing gains, it's simply because you're doing too much or you're going too hard. Remember, if cardio is making you sore, it's going to diminish your ability to train hard with weights and of course will impact your gains. When? So when should you do cardio? Well, if your goal is primarily to build muscle, it's better to do your cardio after lifting weights and or 8 to 12 hours apart. And so you could separate your cardio from your weights workout. But going to the gym twice a day, that oftentimes is too much for most people. And so in reality, it's okay to do your cardio whenever you want. If your priority is cardio like me, I in fact do my cardio before lifting weights. And yes, I am a professional bodybuilder, but I care more about cardio than I do weights. And so when I go to the gym to lift weights, I do my cardio 30 to 60 minutes before I lift weights. If you're not used to it and you do cardio before lifting weights, you're probably going to be tired. You won't be able to train as hard. And so for the majority of you, I suggest you do your cardio following your weights workout. And so what kind of cardio should you do? Well, the number one recommendation I can make is the one that you enjoy the most. If you like and or better yet love the cardio you're doing, you're going to be more likely to keep going. But in choosing your cardio, if you want to retain the most amount of muscle, do the ones that offer the least weight-bearing impact on your body. For example, if you go for a run or you're skipping, all that jumping around, it's going to be very hard on your muscles. Anything that has a great eccentric load on the muscle is going to cause more muscle damage, make it harder to recover from. And so for me, the best form of cardio is the bike, not a lot of impact. It's not hard on my joints. I can do it for a long period of time without getting sore. The worst, absolutely jogging. If I were to make another recommendation, rather than jogging, I would say ramp up that incline, perhaps 15 or even 30 degrees, and simply walk. A lot less impact, going to make it a lot easier on your muscles, easier to recover from. Things like the elliptical, the stairs, or perhaps even swimming at a slow pace. And so for me, those are excellent forms of cardio to help you to build muscle and not lose your gains. What should your cardio split look like? Well, for the average person, I don't think you need to be in the gym more than 3 or 4 times a week in lifting weights. For myself, I'm only lifting weights about 3 times a week at most. And so an amazing cardio split I would recommend is to do your weights on one day and your cardio on the next. Just think about it. You can go to the gym, lift weights. The next day, you could go for a walk. You could go on the treadmill, bike ride, and so on. And if you want to step up your cardio even more, you can do as I do, which is to do cardio on the same days your weights as well. Diet habits to improve cardio. Okay, that is a loaded question. I could do an entire video on this alone. But remember this. You need to fuel yourself with enough energy in order to perform your cardio. If you're not eating enough to fuel your workouts, you're not going to be able to perform cardio at your optimal pace. When I get too lean, for example, anything below about 8% body fat, I don't have the energy to perform optimally. I get tired, I gas out, I simply don't have the energy. And so I eat enough to fuel my workouts, but I don't eat so much that I increase increased body fat. And if you want to be the best at cardio, it's very important not to weigh too much. And yes, I preach 15% body fat for most people, but for me, because I'm a cardio athlete, the lighter I am, the faster I'm going to go. Just think about it. When you're riding a bike up a hill and you're 200 pounds versus 150 pounds, the lighter rider has it a lot easier. You don't have to carry as much weight. So for me, the goal is to not have excess body fat so that I can race faster than last time. And so I'd suggest a balanced diet from all food groups and to eat approximately 5 meals a day. If you are in fact doing your cardio for more than an hour, it's important to fuel yourself before, during, and after your workouts. But if your cardio is only, for example, 30 minutes, it's not enough to burn enough calories to affect your workouts, and so please just continue to do as you're doing. Geo2 Max effects. As you know, I've been taking Geo2 Max during my cardio, and it's made an amazing difference. The main ingredient, NMN, shown in double-blind, placebo-controlled human studies to have a huge impact on improving your cardio. You literally will have more energy, you can go at a faster pace, and for longer. This supplement, the number one supplement I'd recommend, and remember, no known negative side effects, it's not banned by WADA, you can use it in all sporting competitions, and the stuff really does work. Tens of thousands of people have bought Geo2 Max and are getting amazing results. Please click the link in the description, code Greg, 10% off. Why is cardio good for everyone of every age group? No matter how young you are or how old you are, the heart is the most important muscle in the human body. Doing cardio not only helps your aesthetics, it helps you to stay lean by lowering your genetic set point, as in if you do cardio, your body wants to store less body fat. It's literally a survival mechanism. Think of it, if you're going for long walks every single day, the body understands you need to be lighter. And so it decreases hunger signaling in comparison to your body weight. And so overall, you're going to lose weight. You're going to be leaner. But on top of that, there's a host of other benefits. Mental, physical, allows you to live longer. And so just think of it. Doing cardio improves the quantity and quality of your life. And so everyone should be doing 150 minutes of cardio a week. Best sports as a form of cardio? Well, obviously the endurance sports. Running, swimming, cycling, marathons, high rocks, anything that requires you moving your body for an extended period of time during the activity. The more you have to move, the more you rely on your heart to pump blood, the more calories you're going to burn. Cautions to keep in mind for cardio. For me, that would be overuse injuries. If you do too much cardio, the same thing day after day, for example, running, eventually you may have an overuse injury. It's wear and tear on a certain muscle or joint. You might get sore knees, hips, shin splints, or perhaps rotator cuff injuries if you're swimming. And so please be cautious if you're doing the same thing over and over again. If you see an injury creeping up, well, go and see your doctor. Tips to keep in mind for cardio. The main tip I want you to remember is to progressive overload your cardio. So many people, they start a new weight loss diet and they get right into it, going harder than last time. You need to go in slow. Take your time. When I first took up bike riding, I hadn't done it in 20 years. I went for a 15-minute slow bike ride, and even doing that, I was sore. I felt tired. If I'd gone in the first day and done an hour, imagine the soreness I would have developed. Would have made it harder to build muscle. Perhaps I would have hated it. I said, I can't do this every day. But by starting at only 15 minutes and going slow, I gradually over time increased the intensity and increased the time. When I go now, I can easily ride harder than last time for an hour, sometimes even 2 hours. And I don't even get sore. I feel good. And I've progressive overload slowly over the years. And now I'm very fit. I'm able to burn over 1,000 calories in an hour. And so just think of how easy it is for me to maintain my weight when I'm burning that many calories. I could quite literally eat anything I want and never become overweight. Cardio benefits for weight loss. Well, I just said it. You're burning a lot of calories. You can eat more food. Much easier to maintain or lose weight. Cardio benefits to stay lean. Well, when you do a lot of cardio, it lowers your set point. I have less ghrelin release, less hunger hormones, and so I'm not as starving. And when I bike really hard, I literally have a decreased appetite. When I'm done my ride, I don't even want to eat. My hunger hormones are suppressed. I feel good. And so it's very easy for me to maintain a lean physique. Cardio benefits for a growing teenager. I mean, frankly, they're the same for everyone. I don't care if you're a child, teenager, or an elderly person. The same cardio benefits apply to all. Cardio effects on testosterone. If you're just doing 150 minutes of cardio a week at moderate pace, it's going to have no effect. You're good, don't worry about it. However, if you're an elite athlete, perhaps training for Ironmans, marathons, and so on, doing hard, long-duration cardio can in fact decrease your testosterone. For the most part, people at the elite level competing in marathons, the Tour de France, triathlons, and so on, they have decreased testosterone levels. The body simply can't handle that much training. But these athletes are doing upwards of 20 hours of cardio a week. And so for the average person, you don't need to worry. However, if you're doing multiple hours of cardio a week, you may in fact benefit from G-test or 3-test. These are natural test boosters that have been shown to increase testosterone in actual research. It's not the placebo effect. It literally does increase your testosterone. Interested in this? Click the link in the description, 10% off. Cardio effect on other things in life. Well, unless you're going for hours and hours and you have no time to spend with your loved ones, your friends and family, I don't see any negative side effect. For me, I only see the positives. If I'm having a bad day and I'm stressed out and I go ride the bike, I feel so much better. And that feeling, it carries with me, whether it's at the evening, the next day, and so on. And so being healthy, doing cardio, the feelings, the endorphins you get from it, for me, it's 100% something I never want to lose in my life. Cardio pace. You only have to do steady state cardio. I know a lot of people are bragging, HIIT cardio is the way to go. HIIT cardio burns so many more calories. It really doesn't. Steady state cardio not only going to burn more calories overall than HIIT cardio, it's easier to recover from. And so if you're doing HIIT cardio and lifting weights at the same time, very hard to recover from both. My suggestion, especially if you're just starting, do zone 2 cardio. It's not super slow. It's not going for a walk with your grandma Josephine, but it's a moderate pace. And so my recommendation, please just do regular cardio at a comfortable pace for you. Maintaining both weightlifting and cardio, my simple advice is don't bite more than you can chew. Only commit to the amount you can handle. If you want to lift weights twice a week, your entire body, and do cardio on the others, that is more than enough. Studies show to build muscle optimally, you only need to hit each body part twice a week. And so if you're going for a full body workout twice a week and doing cardio on the other days, that's plenty. But if you don't have time and you can only do one or the other, and you had to pick one, I would suggest cardio. Cardio more important in weightlifting. The number one predictor of longevity, as in living a long and healthy life, is in fact cardio. It's not how big and how strong you are. And so if you already lift weights, you have a ton of muscle, you're a bodybuilder, you've got the aesthetics, why not focus now on cardio? You've got plenty of muscle. Cardio, much more important. And if you want to spend the most time here on this earth alive, please add cardio to your regimen. And last question, it's not a question. It says, love you, Coach Greg. Thank you. Hopefully this answers your questions. Hopefully this was of benefit to those of you out there wondering if you should be doing cardio. Many people think you can't do cardio and lift weights at the same time as you're going to lose all your muscle. I'm a living proof that you can do it. Remember, I'm 47 years old. I am on HRT, 140 milligrams of test a week, but I'm not losing the muscle. I feel better than ever, better than when I was blasting steroids for 10 years. I feel so much healthier. Despite the fact that I'm 10 plus years older, I feel younger than ever. And remember, I have so many supplements that you can use to help with your cardio and your weightlifting, such as protein bars, pre-workout, creatine, beta-alanine, the Geo2 Max, Ecti Builder, and so on. So check all those out on my website. And of course, I have several cookbooks at various prices for you. And so please check that out as well. Training books, I have several of these. I have my Circle Diet book, my Life's Work, How to Lose Weight, Keep It Off for the Rest of Your Life. And I have various clothes, the clothing line, tank tops, hoodies, jogging pants, shorts, everything. Please click the link in the description. Don't forget code Greg, 10% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, like this video if you liked it, add a comment. Do you want more videos like this? Please watch one of the two bloops, cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, the Circle Diet book, and all of the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. Don't forget code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description. And until next time, I am out.